Champion Rae Dillman has won cash and prizes totaling $14,226. This week, players will win a living room set, beautiful artwork, his and her watches, and a trip to Mexico, and continue a journey towards a fortune in cash and prizes, including a Jeep and $50,000 in cash. In total, over $100,000 on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of the show, Jim Perry.
Hello there. Thank you. Thank you very much. Happy to have you with us. And leading the cheers out there, our Lady Help of Christians from Los Angeles, right? Nice, good-looking group of school kids. You're looking good, too. Nice to have you with us. And we're delighted to welcome back a champion who has been doing very well with just 2 wins. This is Rae Dillman. Hello, Rae.
Hi, Jim.
Over 14,000 for just 2 shows, and the last show you hit 6,000 with the winner's big money game, plus a trip to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Have you ever been there?
No, never.
But you mentioned something your family had, right?
My son won a trip for 4 to Puerto Vallarta last summer and hasn't taken it yet. And I gave up a seat on that trip so he could take 2 friends.
Oh.
So now I get to go too.
Now you and your husband are going, right?
Yes.
Well, good for you. Good luck again today.
Thank
If
you.
you win today, you'll play the winner's big money game for $7,000. Here to introduce the challengers is Summer Bartholomew. Hello there, Summer. Yeah, she said Mom didn't get to go before, so Mom's going now.
He's in the lost and found business from Pasadena, California. Let's welcome John Owen.
Hello there, John.
And she has her own little shop of horrors, originally from Boston, Massachusetts. Say hi to Paula Cedar.
Hello there, Paula. See you later with some bargain, Summer. Thank you. Paula, you have your own little shop of horrors?
I'm afraid I do, right in my front yard, Jim. When I moved to Los Angeles, I wanted a nice reminder of Boston, so I bought a 6-inch Boston fern. It's now about 12 feet wide. It's been repotted about 12 times, and it's the big deal in my neighborhood.
Just growing and growing and growing. It likes California,
I'm afraid so.
Good to have you here. Well, John, I'm looking at the outfit, and yet Summer says you're in the lost and found business.
That's right, Jim. I'm a helicopter pilot with the U.S. Coast Guard, and I think search and rescue is probably the most rewarding in the missions that we do. In fact, about 2 weeks ago, we pulled 23 people off a fishing vessel that was in danger of capsizing off Baja, California.
Well, good for you. That's pretty worthwhile lost and found business indeed.
A lot of fun.
Nice to have you here. The winner of today's match gets his and her watches that are very lovely. I think they will enjoy that. Plus a crack at the winner's big money game. So $20 starts all 3 of you off. Let's get into the match with us. Late actor Yul Brynner was most famous for playing Rae.
The King and I.
Yes, indeed. He was the King and I, the musical. You got it all out. You get 5 for the correct answer. When we talk about people in general, we sometimes refer to them as every Tom, Dick, Rae.
Harry.
All 3 hands go on for the buzzer, but Rae was there first and right. What does the P stand for in the organization known as OPEC? Rae?
Producing.
No, petroleum. The Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. Champion has an incorrect answer and loses 5. In her campaign against drugs, Nancy Reagan, John?
Just say no.
That's what she tells the kids. Well done. You beat her that time to the buzzer and tied her to the lead. 2 heads are better than 1, especially when you're making coleslaw and sauerkraut from, what's that, Rae?
Cabbage.
Cabbage, the vegetable, and Rae back into the lead. And a very good time to go in the lead because it's time for an instant bargain. And the player in the lead always has that opportunity to buy bargain merchandise. Rae, that's you. $5 lead over John, $10 lead over Paula, and the opportunity for this.
Rae gets set for the best look in town with Sergio Tacchini's European-designed his and her outfits. Activewear, tennis wear, and athletic shoes in the latest fabrics and colors. Furnished by Sergio Tacchini. It's normally priced at $500, but today on Sale of the Century, choose for only $5.
Very nice. $500 worth of lovely tennis wear, Rae.
Oh, and I have a handsome husband that would look even more handsome in that outfit.
Oh, that's terrific. Yeah, $500 worth. Cost you just the value of a question.
Oh, it's
Buy it
wonderful.
for 5. You and
Beautiful.
John would be in a tie.
Oh, it's lovely. I don't know.
Maybe
I'd
some
love it.
accessories to go with it.
Oh.
Say $200 in cash worth, making it a $700 bargain for the value of a question. Going once, going twice. Your handsome husband's going to look good there. Way to go. $700 bargain in total. Cost you just $5. What's your handsome husband's name?
Bill?
Bill's got to be proud of you. You're doing very well. We'll knock the 5 off. And now it's just one question between the players. The critically acclaimed TV series that tells about the Vietnam War from a John?
China Beach.
From a woman's perspective. I just got the wool out, and he was right. China Beach it is. You're in the lead. Although this Colorado city is nicknamed the home of the cheeseburger, we know it better as the Mile High City. Rae.
Denver.
The cheeseburger was invented in Denver in the 30s. You're right. You passed John. To learn how the elephant got his trunk, you might read the... John?
Just So Stories by Rudyard Kipling.
Yes, indeed. Well done, including giving me the story. Congratulations. John goes to 35. No, we're coming out with that kind of information. I wouldn't put a gun to my head. Well done. $10 money card up on the board now with a fame game and a famous person. I am a performer who started out to be either a chef or a reporter. I was born in New York State in 1956 and emigrated to the South Pacific at age 12. I got into show business accidentally when my sister submitted my name to an Australian dramatic school. Paula.
Mel Gibson?
Mel Gibson, yeah, born in New York and then moved to Australia. You've got control of the board. $10 money card where, son?
It's behind number 6.
Well, as we lock the flashing lights into your buzzer there, Paula, it's up to you. Good luck.
$10 money card. Now.
No, that's number 4, and Paula gets...
It's golf clubs. Pin Seeker's set of custom-made golf clubs, including stainless steel woods with matching radius sole irons and a deluxe staff bag. Furnished by Pin Seeker.
Are you a golfer?
I'm going to become one, Jim.
Terrific, because that is $1,000 worth of golf clubs that you will enjoy. Well done. Back to the match and these 3 nice folks after we take our brief commercial timeout. Back to the match with a little encouragement from our studio audience. And Challenger John has the lead in a good close game. John's at 35, Rae trying for a third win at 30, and Paula, who just picked up some golf clubs, at 20. What kind of meat is the Hassen in the highly seasoned German stew called Hassenpfeffer? Paula?
Lamb.
No. Hassenpfeffer? Rabbit. Rabbit. You lose 5. Back together for a new album called American Dream are singers Crosby, Stills, John.
Nash and Young.
You've got them all, and you've got another 5 beating Rae to the buzzer. Especially in racing. What do we call a horse that comes from the purest and best blood? Rae.
Thoroughbred.
And this time the champion wins that race to the buzzer. She's right. What name is given to a dramatic theatrical production in which characters sing rather than speak? Paula.
A musical.
Opera. No, I'm awfully sorry, and you've got to take your first answer. You said musical, then you corrected yourself and said opera. And of course, the reason the musical was not acceptable, where characters sing rather than speak all of their lines, and that would make it clearly only an opera. Sorry about that, Paula, it cost you 5. But John doesn't mind because it's time for an instant bargain. And John, you have a slender 1-question lead over the champion, but the opportunity to buy this lovely item.
John, you won't want to snooze through this instant bargain. Pulaski Ridgeway Ratcliffe Clock. Fruitwood finish on selected hardwood. Chain movement Westminster chimes. Big Ben hour account. A masterpiece of elegance furnished by Pulaski. It's normally priced at $1,055, but today on sale at the Century Chairs for only $11.
Oh, that's very nice. So we had another one on recently.
Yes.
This is a little different, but it's also a beautiful, beautiful grandfather clock. Over $1,000 worth, John.
That is beautiful.
It is. It's a lovely thing. He's maybe a little hesitant about $11, but with a $5 lead over Rae, I'll let you have a $1,055 grandfather clock for $5, John.
Ooh.
Going once, going twice. Gonna buy. Enjoy the clock. That's a wonderful memento. You'll enjoy that.
Beautiful.
And you are a married gentleman, right?
Yes, that's true.
That'll be lovely for the home, and it cost you just a
Beautiful.
question. We'll
All
knock
right.
it off. You and Rae in a tie. A record $38.5 million was recently paid for a painting called Acrobat. Paula?
By Pablo Picasso.
And Young Harlequin, you are right, by Picasso. Well done. You've got 5 on the plus side. Charles Dickens referred to this American river as a slimy monster. Paula?
The Mississippi.
He said it was hideous to behold. That's what Dickens said, but you're right. The Mississippi it is. You're back to 20. In geology, igneous, metamorphic, and sedimentary refer to 3, Rae?
Rocks.
Rocks is right. The champion has the lead by 5. What type of TV shows are hosted by Jeff Smith and Julia Child? Paula?
Cooking shows.
Cooking show, yes indeed. And Paula makes it closer, going to 25. Speaking of cooking, comedian Joan Rivers makes no bones about the fact that she is horrible in the kitchen. Joan says, if God had intended me to cook, I would have been born with aluminum hands. We'll be right back. you, Don. And as you can see from that scoreboard, the game has gotten considerably closer. It is Rae at 40, John at 35, Paula back into it at 25, $15 between the players, $15 money card up on the board. Back to the fame game with a lot of information about a famous thing. I am a sport that originated in California in the 1950s and became a popular form of recreation among young people. Paula.
Volleyball?
No, took a chance. Out of the rest of the question. You stay at 25. You're playing for the board. We'll clear it. Continue for John and Rae. I soon spread to other areas where special facilities were built for my followers. I was inspired by surfing, which involves a similar kind of physical dexterity. In fact, you might call me dry land surfing. John.
Skateboarding.
Skateboarding. Yeah, that's the one that started in the 50s. You've got control of the board. $15 money card wins.
Number 7.
Well, as we lock into your buzzer, you trail by 5, John. Either money card gives you the lead. Good luck.
I need the big lead. $15 money card now.
No, lands on number 8, and he gets...
Well, John, it's makeup. Sebastian Showoff mastered the art of making up. Fashionable assortment of Truco lipsticks, powders, pencils, mascaras, and more. Furnished by Sebastian.
Well, John... I'm glad we clarified that you are a married man, because that is $650 worth of makeup that I think your wife will enjoy.
I can't wait.
All right. All three of you back in now. Recently, after 7 years of self-exile in Spain, Isabel Perón returned home to the South American country. John.
Argentina.
That's the country she once ruled. Argentina it is. Again, that tie with John and Rae. He was nominated for Oscars for Midnight Cowboy and Runaway Train. Rae.
John Voight.
And 1 for Coming Home. You are right. John Voight it is. You're back in the lead. Considered the most powerful profile to date, the new book, Parting the Waters, focuses on the struggles of this 60s civil rights leader. Rae.
Martin Luther King Jr.?
Yes, indeed. Martin Luther King it is. And you now have a $10 lead, Rae. And what a great time to have the lead, Rae. She's already starting to think about it. Let me just set it all up for you then. 2 boxes have $100 bills. One of these boxes today is worth $5,000. But it costs the amount of your lead if you want to go for it. Rae, right now you have a $10 lead over John, so it would cost you just $10 for a 1 in 3 chance at $5,000. Going. She's going to go. Once we explain it all, that's it. She's going to do it. All right, Rae, we will knock the $10 off. Now, you're on a tie with John. Which box are you buying for $10?
I have 3 beautiful children. Number 3.
Number 3. And if you're right with the 3 beautiful children, you've got yourself $5,000 in cash.
Good luck, Rae.
5! Congratulations, Rae. She's got herself $5,000 in cold cash. The kids are paying off. We will be back. Rae Dillman, congratulations. I hope, as we're going into the commercial, I hope our audience at home heard you said it's a good thing I didn't stop at 2. The 3 kids paid off for $5,000, right? And in less than 3 shows, Rae, your cash total is very close to $12,000. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, you're playing very well, but of course, so are your opponents right now as we get back. John and Rae in a tie, and Paula just 3 questions behind. In the Lord's Prayer, it asks, give us this day our daily... Rae.
Bread.
Are they right? All right, I got to check with the kids from the school. You're right, you got another 5. This U.S. president ordered the band to play Dixie on the White House lawn when he learned... John?
Jimmy Carter?
No. It's an interesting fact, but it's going to cost you 5. He ordered the band to play Dixie on the White House lawn when he learned of General Lee's surrender. Lincoln had them play Dixie. Fascinating fact, but it cost John 5. Because of all the strain from tourism, what country plans... Paula?
Italy.
No. Plans to limit the number of visitors to its famed Forbidden City near Peking, China. And Paula jumped in quick, and it cost her 5. Well, the scores are spread out a little bit, but a big $25 money card could be the difference in the match with our final fame game. This is a famous place. I am a Midwestern American city, which was given my first name, All Saints, by lumbermen in 1849. I later acquired my present name, which is a combination of an Indian word meaning water and the Greek word for city, because of the 22 lakes that... Rae.
Minnesota?
Incorrect. I will clear it. We'll continue for the challengers. Because of the 22 lakes that lie within my borders, I am divided into two sections, east and west, by the Mississippi River. I am the home of the football Vikings. John.
Minneapolis.
Yes, I said city, Rae. Forgot that. And John went to school on it. Yeah, you're almost forgetting Minneapolis because she said Minnesota. John, well done. $25 money card. Where's some?
And the number 9.
Well, you're trailing by 10, and again, anyone could be important to you. Good luck.
I need a money card right now.
No, lands on number 3 this time and gets
mystery money or try again.
John, you are trailing by $10. You could take the cash. We don't know how much. Speed round yet to go. Or we could start the lights flashing, and I guess you looks like you'd have a 1 in 2 chance of hitting a money card. Your decision.
I'll take the money.
Going to take the money. And he's going to get $500 in cash. That goes right into your pocket. And you are still very close, so there is anything can happen now with the his and her watches on the line. We finish up the match with the speed round. May I have 60 seconds on the clock? It is with Rae back in. She is at 45. John at 35. Paula at 20. Good luck to all 3 of you. We start the speed round now. In what city of Russia could you visit both the Kremlin and Red Square? Rae.
Moscow.
Right. Woody Allen played a comic-turned-talent agent in the 1984 film comedy Broadway Danny. Rae.
Joe.
Wrong. What are you munching on if you have a plate of sweet dills, gherkins, Rae?
Pickles.
Right. According to the title of the new film starring John Cleese, what kind of creature is Wanda? Paula.
A fish.
Right. Name the city in Maryland that calls itself the birthplace of the Star-Spangled Banner. Paula.
Annapolis.
Wrong. What is the nickname of frontier lawman William Barclay Masterson? John.
Bat.
Right. The beautiful actress whose ex-husbands include Mickey Rooney and Frank Sinatra is Ava Paula.
Gardner.
Right. Which U.S. state is nicknamed both the Prairie State and the Land of Lincoln? Paula.
Kansas.
Wrong. What politician's presidential ambitions were destroyed by his friendship with Donna Rice? Rae.
Gary Hart.
Right. Give me the family name shared by famous English authors Charlotte, Emily, and Rae.
Bronte.
Right. What part of Adam's body did the Lord use to create Eve? Paula.
His rib.
Right. The organization that raises money for Time is Up, and Rae has won it. Good speed round. Went from a $10 lead to a $20 win. Back to the champ in a moment. Couple that were missed there. The land of Lincoln, that would have given me Illinois. And the birthplace of the Star-Spangled Banner in Maryland, that is Baltimore, where Francis Scott Key in the waters outside of Baltimore. Broadway Danny Rose was the name of... Yeah, as a matter of fact, John said Rose, not realizing he hadn't hit the buzzer
I had the
first.
right bell
And then you turned around and said Joe.
My son's name. They're on my mind.
Oh, I see. Got to say goodbye to Paula and John, but no one goes home empty-handed. Matter of fact, far from it. Paula, you've got the golf clubs with the cash in front of you. That's $1,025. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim.
John, a very good stay. Beautiful grandfather clock, the makeup with the cash in front of you, $2,245 for the day. Thank you. Keep up that good work with the search and rescue. Well done. But Rae Dillman did it for the 3rd time in a tough match. Rae, congratulations. Here's something you and your husband might enjoy.
Well, Rae, jazz up the family wardrobe with Raymond Wiles matching his and hers watches. A beautiful way to dress for success. These stunning Swiss-crafted watches are 18-karat gold electroplate and designed to be water-resistant. A triumph in style and dignity. Furnished by Raymond Wiles. This prize is worth $1,780.
Well, you and Bill will look good in those. Now Rae has already picked up a lot of cash today. Tries for more as she joins me to play the winner's big money game. Come on, Rae. Well, congratulations. You were pushed all day, but you came through. Matter of fact, you added to your lead in the speed round.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you had
it's impossible to keep track.
No, you just have to keep jumping in with
That's
the
right.
correct answers.
That's
Well, you
right.
jumped in with a few. Now, if you can jump in with just 4 correct answers, you'll have $7,000.
Oh, I'll try again.
3 envelopes, red, yellow, or blue. Which one are you going to play?
I think I'll try red, just on a hunch this
Oh, you're
time.
changing. You've been playing yellow, huh? You try the red. 4 puzzles in 20 seconds for $7,000. Clock starts when the first word of each puzzle is revealed. It stops when you hit that plunger to give me an answer. We're all with you. You've done well so far. Let's see how we do today. 20 seconds on the clock, and the first puzzle starts now. Actor, played, Han, Solo, Indiana Jones. You want to pass? Stop it.
Pass.
Okay. Harrison Ford.
Couldn't think of his
Harrison
name.
Ford. All right, well, you passed on it, but obviously you've got some catching up to do now. Let's take a look at the next puzzle. Now, President, nicknamed Old Hickory, yes?
Jackson.
That's right, by supporters Old Hickory, Andrew Jackson to be exact. First correct answer, still behind, still need to catch up as we look at the next puzzle now. Classic sitcom featured Crandon. Yes?
The Honeymooners.
That's right, Norton family. The Honeymooners it is. You're at the halfway mark, down to 3 seconds. Got to get some instincts now.
2 more?
Yeah, 2 more.
Okay.
It's been done. Let's see you do it. Here's the next puzzle. Now, varieties include, yeah?
Pears.
No. String, kidney, navy, lima, those are beans.
Beans.
That is the one mistake you can make. You can't make another.
Okay.
You need 2 correct answers in 1 second. Let's look. Summer says you can do it. Let's look at the next puzzle
Big excitement.
now. College. Harvard. They play football. You're right. Oh, but you can't feel bad. You got 5,000 earlier. The watches are still going strong. We'll be right back. The Rays got $21,706 on sale of the century. Buy it out.
Due to the technical difficulty, this question was replaced in the Big Money game. Sale of the Century stars Jim